Okay, this is part 2 of my beef barley soup. People keep calling me and I try to answer it and it just knocks me right off. So, continuing on with my beef barley soup, I've got my barley here, and there was a recipe on the back of the box. It calls for 3/4 of a cup of barley. So that's the guide I'm going to use, because why not? I don't know how much to actually put in. It's 3/4 of a cup. That's 1/3 of a cup. I have sugar on the outside of my measuring cup for some reason. All right, so I'm going to use 3/4 of a cup. Yeah, might as well just use a cup, right? Of barley. Barley looks like that. Kind of looks like oats, but it's barley. It's dried, and it swells up like rice. That's why you got to be careful how much you put in stuff, because once it cooks, you could take a little bit of rice or barley, and then it just, when it cooks, it just swells up and you end up with a ton of it. So, it doesn't look like much in your soup, but trust me, when that barley starts to cook, it's gonna change. It's gonna be, I just hope that is gonna be enough, because the recipe I saw on Facebook, it was like barley stew. It wasn't like a soup, it was more like a stew. It was really thick with chunks of meat and carrots and onions, or carrots and celery. I didn't even put any onions in here. Let me see if I have some Lipton onion soup mix. I have 1 envelope of Lipton onion soup mix. I could put that in there. That'll add some onion flavor to it and just extra beef flavor. That'll probably be great. I usually try to keep some of that on hand, but I have redone my pantry and I had to get rid of a bunch of stuff, and I'm trying not to go and buy multiples of things, because I just don't have the storage, and then if I don't use it, it goes out of date, and then I gotta throw it away. I'm big about not using things that are out of date, unless it's something that says Best Buy, and it's not 2 years old, you know, then I will consider using it. So I'll put some of that in there. The other recipe as well said bay leaf. Put a bay leaf or 2 in there. I never thought about using bay leaf in beef barley soup. I've never done it, but why not, right? Where's my bay leaves? Right, here's my bay leaves. Looks like I gotta go buy more. I get this at the spice shop, and they're nice bay leaves. I'll put 3 in there. But I use a lot. I've been making pasta sauce and stuff, so I've been using up. So I gotta go get more. So, all right. My soup is cooking. If it's not thick enough, I can always thicken it with some cornstarch. It smells really good. I put the salt in there and the pepper in there. I might throw some of this complete seasoning in there. There's all kinds of goodness in that. I'll just throw maybe a tablespoon. In this Badia Complete Seasoning, it does have MSG, so if you're allergic to that, don't use it. But it has dehydrated vegetables, garlic, onion, salt, spices, herbs. I think there's there's garlic for sure, onion, probably some thyme, some rosemary. It smells really, really good. I use it for a lot of stuff. I put it on chicken. I put it in my meatloaf. I use it for a lot of things. Stuff that I want some of that good type of flavor in it. All right, so this is it for my soup. I'm just gonna let it simmer for a bit. No lid on it, just let it simmer. And that's it for dinner. I mean, it's really quick and easy if you think ahead and cook your stew meat ahead of time, like I did in my crock pot this morning. That really, I think that makes it super tender. If you have an Instapot, you could probably do your meat in the Instapot so it gets really, really tender. You want super tender meat. You don't want it to be chewy and hard and grizzly, or of course grizzly is the meat, not the way it cooks, but you want that to be as soft as can be. You want it to be fall apart in your mouth, kind of stew meat. So that's why I pre-cooked mine. And then when you just add your vegetables like you do and you just let it cook for a bit, you have a delicious meal all ready to go. I might have to put more barley in this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I might put more barley in it. Let me put another, I'm going to put another 1/4 cup of barley. I hope it won't be too much, but I think it's going to need it. So this is a 1/2 cup measure, so I'm going another 1/4 cup of barley. Yeah, that's going to be, so that's 1 cup and 1/4 of barley. And then when it gets nice and thick, and if I think it's too thick, I'll just add some extra broth. My husband likes his barley soup thick. He likes it on the thicker side, kind of like a stew. When I make soups, I like broth. I put extra broth in almost every soup I make because I like the goodness of the broth. It makes me feel good if I don't feel good. It's a comfort thing for me, is to just drink a 1/2 bowl of broth, I like that. Some people don't like it brothy. I do. So anyway, all right, that is it for my barley soup. If you like what you see and you have not yet subscribed to my page, please hit the subscribe button. Send me a thumbs up and a like. Share me with your friends. And if you have any questions or comments, please put that in the comment section. I will add all my ingredients to the description box. That's it for Cracker's Crazy Living. Until the next time, have a great evening and a wonderful week, and I'll catch up with you on another Cracker's Crazy Living. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.